Hey, what's going on, Dollar Boys? We are back. You guys heard me in the last video chat about the blue-white Sigiled Empty Throne / enchantment deck. And so I'm not going to be one of those guys who talks about it. It's like, you ever see on message boards, like someone will just make a post like, I have a real great idea for a deck. I'll post it later, and that's their post. It's like, why don't you just wait till you could actually post your idea? Like, we don't need a sneak preview or a coming soon post. You're just some guy on a message board. Like, get real. It just seems silly to me. Anyways, so I don't be like that guy, since I talked about this deck technically today in the Rakdos video. Then I might as well just put this one out today as well, not to leave anyone in suspense. Not that this is like, oh my god, an earth-shattering build, we broke the format. No, it's just, I brought up a build, so I'll show it to you. Anyways, what we're building around today is ye old Sigil of the Empty Throne with Sphinx Tutelage backup. So this is basically a blue-white enchantment control deck. So real quick, we got 3 Star U's. Now I did say, this is probably one of the most overrated cards in the game, but for this deck, it is very, very good. Because, we gotta find we have 5 win conditions, 2 Sigils, 3 Tutelage. Like, we're not winning with Heliod Pilgrim beat down or Singleton Auramancer beat down. So this card's important. So anyway, 3 Sigil Star U's, 1 Celestial Flare, 3 Telling Time, 1 Displacement Wave, 4 Heliod's Pilgrim, 1 Auramancer, 3 Sphinx's Tutelage, 4 Claustrophobias, 4 Suppression Bonds, 4 Dehydration. Yeah, laugh all you want. I'll get to that. 4 Inspiration, 2 Sigiled Empty Throne, 2 Tragic Arrogance, 24 land, 7 plains, 9 islands, 2 Glacial Fortress, 2 Foundry of the Consuls, and 4 Azorius Guildgate. So basically what you're doing, you're either winning by slowly milling them out with Sphinx's Tutelage. The only real card draw we have, Telling Time is not really card draw. Like, the Telling Time just basically replaces itself, and then you scry 2, and you're always scrying 1 to the top, 1 to the bottom. And it doesn't trigger Tutelage anyways. The only true card draw is the Inspiration. And notice it says target player draws 2 cards. So for whatever reason it's your turn, and your opponent only has 2 cards left in their library, or 1, or even 0, you can just pop this off and force them to draw, and they'll lose. Drawing from an empty library causes you to lose. So we have the Tutelage and Throne for our win cons. We have 12 enchantments. They all lock down a creature. Claustrophobia, when it hits, it'll tap it down immediately. Suppression Bonds, it can't attack, can't block, and its activated abilities can't be activated. It's non-land permanent, so you can actually use this to lock down a planeswalker. In desperate times, you can actually cast this on an evolutionary leap to prevent them from using it. Because actually leap is pretty obnoxious for this deck to play against. And then Dehydration, enchanted creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap steps. So, you hit something that's already tapped, it won't tap. Otherwise, it's going to have to tap somehow, rumble into combat and hit you first. Or the Heliod's Pilgrim body usually does a good job of that. So, it'll chump block, soak up the hit, and then you take away its water, and it gets dehydrated. So you have the 4 Pilgrims, which basically act as 4 additional copies of your lockdown enchantments. We have a Miser's Celestial Flare, just in case, you have a real early, Voltron, some guy with 17 auras on it, and you don't have one of your lockdown enchantments. It's also a way to, beat the hexproof dudes and Gaia's Revenge. And then what else? The Miser's Auramancer, because sometimes your enchantments fall off or die or get blown up. And sometimes we do it to ourselves with the Tragic Arrogance. So this is actually a Tragic Arrogance deck. It can sometimes be a pain in the ass. So what you do, for each player you choose among the permanents that player controls an artifact, creature, enchantment, and planeswalker. So if you have one of your dudes in, or one of their dudes enchanted, you just pick the enchanted creature to live, and basically you just sweep all their other guys, and then they're still locked under these enchantments. Now the tricky part with this is, if you want that to happen, and you have a tutelage or a sigil on the field, you're either going to have to unlock their guy, or one of their guys, or lose one of your win conditions. So that's why we have the Miser's Auramancer there, to get it back just in case that shit happens. But like usually if you already have like a sigil, then you'll unlock their guy, whatever. If you just have the tutelage, sometimes you just gotta bite the bullet and blow up your own tutelage, you know, to live and sweep their board. So pretty straightforward. We have a Miser's Displacement wave because Thopter tokens are a fucking pain in the ass for this deck to deal with, and that takes care of all of them for, you know, just double blue. And sometimes, you know, you can actually get real tricky and just Displacement wave the whole board, and you'll get your enchantments back too, depending on what you cast it for. Or sometimes, you know, you can Displacement wave, you know, say like you know, you had to Claustrophobia a 2-drop, and now there's something worse that you want to Claustrophobia. So, you know, you can Displacement wave for 2, and then, you know, your enchantment will go in the grave, and you can Auramancer it back, get that enchantment, and then, you know, kind of attach it to the new problem. As far as land goes, standard 24 lands, you really want to get the 4 lands every single game. So you don't want to keep 2 land hands. Like 3 is like pretty much the bare minimum, unless, you know, you have a telling time. Like telling time hands, like telling time 3 land or 2 land hands, they're usually okay. I mean, 3 land is standard, but you really want to draw into the 4th, which is why we have the 3 telling times and the 3 star U's. And then once you get to 4 lands, you just, you know, eventually just keep locking down all their shit. Eventually you'll find one of your win conditions. Hopefully you find it early, and then you just ride it to victory. Either beat them down with tokens or sit there and watch their library empty. We do have, I think the mana base can accommodate 2 Foundry of the Consuls. Again, another way to deal with the obnoxious Thopter tokens. Make your own. Or even, you know, make a couple, you know, 2 more chump blockers to buy you the time you need to win with tutelage, or, you know, buy you the time to draw another lockdown aura. And so that's basically the gist of the deck. I can tell you right now, I did start with Jace. The looting is not good. Like, I actually lost a game where, you know, I looted a land away, which would have been my 5th land, and I lost because of it, and I couldn't play Sigil on curve, because you don't really want to discard anything else but land to Jace. And even when he flips, he's just okay. Like, I know Tutelage also has a loot mode, but by that time, you know, when you're at 6 mana and you have an active Tutelage, like, yeah, you can start looting lands away then. But like, you don't want to be looting away shit in the early game, so no Jace. So that's pretty much it. And if you're offended by that pun, then I don't know what to tell you. It's okay, man. Or woman. So let's see if we can beat some actual humans with this. You know, I can smash the hard AI with this, but who knows with an actual human. One could never know. I could be facing, you know, playsets of Solemn Offerings and Reclamation Sages, and then the salt will be really real. But we can theoretically hit rank 25 this video. Currently we are rank 23. We went 26-3-1 in our first 30 games with 10 different decks. So I think that's pretty good. I really think it should have been 27-3. That disconnect game I had, I'm pretty sure I would have won that game. But whatever. I'll probably stop keeping track of this stupid record once we actually hit 40. Just for me and maybe for you guys, you know, I'm going to play all my ranked matches on camera, and I just want to see like how many games it actually, you know, takes me/us to get there. So again, 2-lander and not even an island. You can't keep a hand like that. Fuck. All right, this is I'm being greedy here. I don't think we can afford to miss any land drops. So we got 2 draws. But having a Heliod's Pilgrim and already a Claustrophobia is good. And we have a wave. Okay, good. That's excellent. I would like the 4th one, though. Another thing is, if you have to wave, like, you return your Heliod's Pilgrim, and then whatever enchantments you use, and then the Heliod's Pilgrim will get more enchantments. So the Miser's Wave is pretty decent. We're playing Abzan deck. Sunblade Elf, not too worried about. Pilgrim can block it, as long as he doesn't play Plains. So I'll just play my own Plains. I don't think it matters at this point. So I'm actually going to get a Suppression Bonds. I always like to have at least 1 Suppression Bonds in hand. If I already had a Suppression Bonds and a Claustrophobia, like I probably just would have gotten a Dehydration, since that's the worst of the 12 auras, or the worst of the 3. Like I'd say Suppression Bonds and Claustrophobia, then Dehydration in usefulness. So Jagged Scar. We could wait to blow him out with Celestial Flare. Like, we get punished if he plays a Plains. And you know what? I'm just gonna Bonds it, because if he plays a Plains and he swings with both, then I can't Celestial Flare that away. And this will also eventually become a problem for our Sigiled Empty Throne tokens. And because it's Suppression Bonds, he can't activate this ability. Though I suppose Claustrophobia would have done it as well. Now this is a problem, because outside of Tragic Arrogance, I have no real way to interact with this Lissalana other than a Displacement Wave. So I would like to find a... Hey, I'd like to find that. So hopefully he doesn't play a Plains and he swings with Lissalana and we get him with Celestial Flare. We gotta remember, it's our only Celestial Flare in the deck, and we have no way of recurring it. There's no Archaeomancers in this format. So he found the fucking Plains. So that's extremely irritating. And he has a Reclamation Sage. So there's nothing we can do about that. Like, people are main decking Reclamation Sages and drawing it in their top 12. I played 1 Reclamation Sage in the Gruul ramp deck. I can't really do anything about this. I can flare something. Oh, actually, he didn't hit the Tutelage. Well, he'll probably sack the Sunblade Elf. And that's something I actually have to get off the table. I don't think he's going to sack Lissalana or the Jagged Scar. And I think I'll just take the 7. I'm going to lock down the Jagged Scar. Eventually, I might have to do the wave. But I am eventually going to have to find a Tragic Arrogance or a Sigiled Empty Throne, because I can't hold this shit off forever. But I could get him to empty his hand. Another Jagged Scar. But at least, I can hold off the 1/1 tokens. If he wants to give me the Reclamation Sage, I'll take that trade, even though I don't get to replay my Heliod's Pilgrim. So I want him to waste all his mana. See, the thing is, like, he's going to get that Reclamation Sage back, like when I bounce everything. But what can you do? He had it. And this is not a good matchup for this deck. Oh god, and he's got another Sunblade Elf. Like, why did he have to have the planes there? Like, if he didn't have the planes on that turn, like, he obviously top-decked it. Otherwise, he would have played it much sooner. And then I just absolutely, like, destroy him with the Celestial Flare. I get his Lissalana with the Celestial Flare. So, we can't win anymore. Good for him. Good for him on the top-deck planes and drawing your Reclamation Sage when you needed it. Good job. Like I said, we only got one Displacement wave. So, and we didn't draw Tragic Arrogance. And that sucks. Wave for 4. Like I said, we only got 2 Claustrophobias, but he also has a Reclamation Sage in hand. You know, he's just gonna... I mean, what is this mana base? Like, this is what we lose to. Like, what a dog shit mana base. So we actually have to blow both Claustrophobias. Like, we're basically at we can buy another turn for Tragic Arrogance. Not even Sigil gives us enough time. So Tragic Arrogance or bust next turn. And really, we gotta leave one of these creatures alive, like through Tragic Arrogance, which is still really fucking bad. I mean, that's fine, you know, we still have a turn because the things are tapped. But, you know, he had a shitty mana base with a good draw. What is this? Like, just Abzan elves. But yeah, him drawing that plains that turn fucked us. Otherwise, that's an easy flare on Lissalana. I think he unlocked Jagged Scar that turn too, so we either get the Jagged Scar to Lissalana. Yeah, Tragic Arrogance or bust, boys. Alright, so let's just see if we would have drawn it. Nope. A little too late to the party, pal. We'll lock down this Sunblade Elf for no reason. There you go. Good job, elf deck. Poorly built elf deck. But this is a deck you most have to watch out for, because it's the hardest one to fuck up. Like I said, any other, I mean, yeah, Reclamation Sages are good. But, like, I'd say against the vast majority of my decks, they're dog shit. Like, if I was playing any of my other decks, they would be fucking trash. So, like, you know, having 2 of a main deck, then drawing them both, like, against this matchup, like, you can't really get that much unlucky. I can't get more unluckier than that. Like, the one matchup where fucking Reclamation Sage is going to do true wrecking. Like, that's what I play against. And look at this fucking child watch damage effects. I hope it's real entertaining for you. I hope you are an actual child and not an adult watching that. Because if you're an adult watching damage effects, then you're probably wearing a fucking diaper. You're one of those fucking adult babies. So whatever, not the best showing, but I mean, he had the counter, like the hard counter for this deck. Creatures with triggered abilities, not activated, and main deck enchantment hate, which also happens to be a swarm deck. So, you know, just the natural hard counter. But, you know, if we play, like, you know, an aggro aura deck, you know, someone who just wants to go in all in on auras and shit like that, we're going to smash those decks. But elves and Thopters, probably the roughest matchups, and unsurprisingly, the two most popular decks. And even then, if we land an early Sigil, like he has his stupid fucking Reclamation Sages. Like, there's just no winning that game. No winning that game at all. All right. A rank 18 boy. Oh, God. Like, what is wrong with you? I mean, we have a Scryfish. I don't want to keep a 2-lander, but we have a win condition, and at least we have an early flare. And we have a tutelage. We have double win conditions, boys. As long as that Starfish lives, but we're kind of beholden to draw an island. Oh boy. It's too bad there's no upkeep, because I could scry on upkeep with this fish and make sure or increase our chances of hitting an actual land. Alright, Boros Renowned. Alright, so I'll take a hit for now. And watch, this guy has fucking Solemn Offerings. Like, this guy has Solemn Offerings, this might be one of the most hilarious videos ever, and then I'll just shoot myself. So again, even though we have one of our win conditions on the field, like, we might have to shoot it down with Tragic Arrogance, which kind of sucks. I want to hit a land off top so I can have the value Dehydration. Otherwise, we may have to either Claustrophobia it. Well, he's going to go Blessed Spirits. As much as I want to keep that, I cannot. Need a land now. Wow, there we're both on the top. That's awesome. So let's just lock this down, use our mana effectively. We'll take another 2. But next turn we can missing our land drop. Like, how we're getting so fucking unlucky. Like, this is fucking unreal. Sure. At least on the bright side, we still have a flare for that, as long as he doesn't follow up with another creature. So basically we have 2 scenarios. We draw a land and dehydrate that, or he doesn't play another creature and we flare it out of the sky. Alright, so scenario 2 is on the table. Let's hope scenario 1's on the table. This is not... We're not going to do a wave. This is fucking stupid, this game. I scryed 2 things to the bottom and can't hit a fucking 4th land. But at least we can flare. So we have the value flare. At least we're not going to take another fucking 5. So let's see if he hits us with this fist. Which he does. Which is good for him. So we're at 10. Alright, since the combat step's over, I'm just going to scry now so I don't forget. Alright, thank you. Alright, so this is a problem. I'm probably just going to, since I don't know if I'm drawing another land next turn, I'm just going to use all my mana effectively. So you can swing with it, but it won't untap. Yes, I have one less Sigil trigger, but like I said, we don't know, and I don't want to tap, on my turn. And the thing is, this guy, all his fucking future Thopters have fucking haste. So he's all in on auras. We're getting low. We're effectively at fucking 4 right now. But, you know, missing those early land drops. Like if we were on curve, we would be fine. But we're not. As much as I would love a second throne, like we are just getting fucked over here. Like, this is fucking stupid. So I mean, if he has more, it's just a dehydration, pal. He's gonna sack the Inferno Fist. Why? That doesn't make any sense. So that was a stupid play on his part, unless he's just trying to be super mana efficient. We're at 4, and all his future Thopters have haste. We're at 3. Give me a fucking break! Like, what a fucking joke. Like, what deck? What kind of fucked up, stupid deck am I playing against? So anyways, yeah, we're 0-2 with the deck, but the first game we got hard countered. This game we couldn't fucking draw a goddamn fucking 4th land to save our lives, and then we couldn't draw a 5th land to save our lives. And then this guy's just fucking, he's playing a fucking deck which just gets destroyed. It's 2-for-1 city, and then we can't fucking punish it. Like, that's so frustrating. Like we can't punish that stupid deck. Sorry, boy. That fucking deck is awful. Alright, I'm fucking fully tilted now. I'm fully fucking salty. Because that's such a shit fucking loss. I mean, we had our win condition, and we're fucking scrying like crazy, and just can't hit our fucking land drops. We kept the fucking 2-lander, too. It's unbelievable. Unfucking believable. But on the flip side, that guy did his math well, so good for him. But he played well. But I find his deck to just be dog shit. Another fucking 3-lander, and we can't flare, but at least we have Pilgrim. We have double Pilgrim. So as long as it's not another elf deck, like, we should have infinite removal spells. But again, instead of drawing a land, we're just going to draw one of our auras, which we don't need to draw right now because we have double Heliod's Pilgrim. Alright, so it's the ramp deck. As long as we don't get Gaia's Revenge, like, we're alright. We can beat the ramp deck. Also, we don't get Gaia's Revenge. This is fucking nuts, dude. This is absolutely fucking nuts. We can't fucking hit lands. It's not like I'm running 18 lands like some of you mongoloids do on the message boards. Like, this is fucking ridiculous. I can't fucking take it. Well, it's better to tutelage now. Let's get the ball rolling. Like, I'll take a fucking Guildgate at this point. I'll take the other fucking Consul. Such a fucking joke, dude. Such a fucking joke of a fucking game. Not only are we not going to hit our lands, we're going to get them blown up. So he could be on the mono fucking Acid Moss deck. So the good thing is we don't have any double blue spells. Well, except Claustrophobia. Oops. So I'm actually going to get Suppression Bonds here. Even though we don't have a 4th land. But we're more... I mean, I don't know. I haven't done the math. Like, what are we more likely to hit? Like another island or another... Yeah, of course. In your fucking top 15, you're going to have both Acid Mosses. This is fucking... This is stupid, dude. I can't even show off the deck because we're just getting fucking hard countered and fucking... and just dealing with idiocy. I mean, I run Acid Moss, you know, I actually don't run Acid Moss anymore. But, you know, I could see running it, but... this is a joke. Now he probably has Gaia's Revenge, too. Like, this is a fucking joke. I want to fucking punch the fucking wall. This deck is good. Like, trust me, this deck is fucking good. These draws are not. I've gotten fucking 3 lands blown up. And I've only drawn 2. Well, we're not gonna be drawing cards anytime soon. Yeah, pre-combat wild size, dude. Like, you're really, really good at this game. This is what we're losing to. This is fucking pathetic. Yeah, Scry 2 didn't even hit a creature. Knowing this fucking moron, he probably fucking scryed a creature to the bottom. It has trample right now due to wild size, so there's no sense in chumping it right now. I mean, triple acid moss. Like, just fucking hard countered. Fucking, like, every step of the way. Land fucked and hard countered. And why? Like, the sad part is, fucking, we're still not drawing lands. We'd still be kind of fucked. We'd still be fucked to one fucking acid moss. But of course, you know, in his fucking top whatever. I mean, he's playing fucking Axebane Stags. He's playing Valerian Wardens, and the only other mono green things that have Renowned. I mean, I guess there's a couple, but I can't believe this is fucking happening, dude. I hope you guys are all getting a fucking kick out of this, because this is the worst luck in the fucking world. Still no fucking lands. Top 16 of the deck, and I drew 4. Like, are you fucking joking me? Like, I'm dead. I can't win unless this tutelage somehow fucking mills 20. Yeah, Axebane Stag. Like, what a fucking joke. You're gonna let the fucking rando have fucking triple fucking stag. I mean, triple acid moss. And not even give me a chance to fucking recover. Watch, this game will troll me and give me a land now. Like, curve into perfect... Yeah, still no land. You know, I'm not going to be a fucking douchebag and quit, though. And I'm not going to show him the contents of my deck. You're real fucking good. Like, even then, like, that game, we only draw 4 fucking lands. And this guy's just fucking hitting like a champ. He's going to fucking play out his cards pre-combat because he's another adult baby. Probably fucking shits... He's probably shitting his pants. This is probably the first time he's ever won. No, wait, he's rank 2. Maybe it's the first time he's ever won against someone with a high rank. He's watching damage effects, so he's probably sitting there in his adult diaper with the fucking hole cut out in the middle, fucking stroking it. A fucking absolute just fucking joke. I mean, I don't even care about losing the rank. I care about, like, what's fucking happening. I know that was 3 games, but... fucking whatever. I'll make this video fucking 2 hours if I have to. Like, the odds of that, like, I even kept a 2-lander. So I only drew 2 lands that entire game. 2 lands, fucking, I don't know how many draw steps I had. Probably like 10 draw steps, and I only drew 2 lands. Like, give me a fucking break, dude. 10 draw steps, 2 lands. Opponent has triple fucking acid moss. Like, what am I supposed to do? What is anyone supposed to do in that situation? And for those of you who are saying I'm a poor sport, yeah, fucking put yourself in my shoes and see how you'd react in those situations, you fucking hypocrites. Oh my god. But you know what? I ain't no fucking bitch that cherry picks their videos. You know, you can tell when you see the pause, you know, between games on some YouTube channels. Yeah, like, you guys are fucking showing all your games. At least I show all my games. So, fuck you guys. At least we have the turn 3 tutelage on the play. Another green deck, so I'm sure we're going to get acid mossed into oblivion. But at least we got the Staryu. We do need another white source, just in case we have to emergency Arrogance. I said the Arrogance is not the greatest, you know, when you have with one of your win conditions. We don't need double Starfish right now. I mean, we'll play it if we don't have anything else to do, but Tutelage is way more important. Oh my god, what a fucking joke these past 3 games. Oh, great. That's a problem. Now everything has haste now. Nope. Give me a 4th fucking land, you stupid fucking stainless programmed bullshit. I wish I could scry on upkeep. Thank you. Alright, the slow march to victory. So this is gonna be hard now because everything has haste. I mean, he has to pay 1 mana more to give it haste, but it's still not going to be an easy road. I'll probably take the 5th land here. No, actually, since I'm at 4, I'll take an inspiration. And because we want to hit our land drops, I mean, we have no other instance, so main phasing inspirations in this deck is okay. And another thing, like, I usually scry after my inspirations. I don't want to scry beforehand. I know I also, you know, want to leave these guys up as blockers as well and not tap them down. So he's on the... He's got fucking Acid Moss, of course. Probably Reclamation Sages in there too. He just hasn't drawn him yet. Hopefully we can just mill him out. But he must be on the mono 5-drop hand. So somebody else is getting fucked for a change. I don't want an Auramancer right now. And I will take an inspiration though. So this guy's playing nothing on 4 lands. So again, indicating another poorly designed deck. And see how our deck has 4 lands now? We're able to function, but we don't draw a 6th land. We don't draw a land that turn after drawing 3 cards that turn. But, you know, whatever. Why would we? Why would we get so lucky? Like, if we would draw a 6th land there, then we could have telling timed. Oh, well, he's gonna hit his 5th land. So will we hit our 6th? Flare. Yeah, I'll keep a flare because I'm going to start locking shit down. Now remember, telling time does not draw the cards, so we won't trigger the tutelage. This is crazy, like no lands, ever. I mean, we'll put that thing on the bottom. I mean, I guess we Pilgrim is here and just get another... Because we can actually Suppression bonds that Strider Harness, if it comes to it. But we have a Sigil now, so this Tragic Arrogance actually is just, you know, not really going to do anything this game. But we're halfway home. We know he's drawing his 5th land. Probably going to get hit with the Conclave Naturalists, which if you have it now, are a main phase wild size. Like, and you know what? I'm going to take no damage this turn. I'll trade a start. Like, I don't need 2. I'd rather just, you know, not take any damage. No. Just give me a fucking land, dude. Thank you. So, I mean, I think trading a Starfish there for 5 life is good. And he has to discard the hand size? from fucking wild size. Yep, that's alright, those are our opponents. Alright, so now, I mean, I know he's been stuck on mana forever. We've been kind of stuck on mana forever. There's no reason to swing with that, because that's not how we're going to win this game anymore. Because we've had an active tutelage for a while now. Yep, sure. At least we still have 5 lands now. Good for us. We'll just soak up that 3 damage, and then we'll dehydrate that thing, and then we'll have an angel. I mean, it sucks unless we draw a land. See, losing that land there means we can't dehydrate and hold up a Celestial Flare. But I think that's okay. But anyways, now this is what the deck wants to do. Now you're actually seeing the deck and not the travesties of the past. The second game, all those games are travesties. You know, double Sage into like exceptional mana fucking into triple Acid Moss. I'll trade an Angel token for that. I'm actually going to Suppression Bonds his fucking Strider Harness now, so we can never take it off that thing. So just something to keep in mind. That's something you can do. An equip effect is technically an activated ability. So, I mean, I guess we can start attacking, even though there's no reason to. We're going to mill him out. He's not going to be able to get out of this, but, you know, he could just be on all Primal Hunt Beasts, and these Claustrophobias won't make new angels. So we might as well get in there. Okay. Main phase, wild size again. See, at this point in the game, we can beat a fucking Gaia's Revenge, so I'm not too worried. I'm not gonna take 6. And the wild size is actually helping us mill, so thanks. Nope, we don't need that. So if I sound a little bit happier, I am, but I'm still pissed. There's nothing in green that can really punish us for making a shit ton of angel tokens. So we're actually going to win with the throne tokens, and you're going to watch me double Claustrophobia a Gatecreeper Vine. Because of course I am. Now I might actually save that island to loot away. Like if I wasn't on the cusp of victory, I might have done that. I mean, I guess I could have Claustrophobia'd the other thing too, but it doesn't matter. We're just making angel tokens. But you know, at least I got my win. I don't have to end the video on just a depressing note. I hope you guys got a kick out of those first 3 games. I'm getting a kick out of this one. Let me fucking scry before I forget. And you know what? At least I stayed for all my games, even when they were hopeless. Yeah, I guess I'll keep a telling time. Whatever. Let's just mill them out. I want to see, you know, one of the few times we can see these these decks that these people are running. I mean, he's a rank 3. He probably doesn't have the pool unlocked. I mean, he opened the Woodland Bellower. So, I mean, yeah, Fog. It's Animist Awakening. Fucking trash card. We'll just sit here and see the rest of his deck. I mean, how could we could probably lose to Rogue's Passage into yeah, of course you have Gaia's Revenge, why wouldn't you? So I don't know, this guy probably bought some packs. I can't imagine like all his pools were all the green ones. So, you know, we lose a couple angel tokens. And really all we're left is one angel token. Well, we're gonna win before that. Five. If I draw a land, I'll keep it. But of course I don't. Oh, we can go for the inspiration kill. Yeah, I don't know how Primal Bell isn't in here, just Might in the Masses. And I don't think Rogue's Passage, Might in the Masses, some haste guy would have done anything. Anyways, yeah, Suppression Bonds on Strider Harness. So let's look at his deck. Wild Size, Axebane Stag, Rock Maulers, Bellower, Revenge, Gather the Pack, Fog, Axebane, Hunt Beast, Wild Size, Acid Moss, Troll, Acid Moss, Hunt Beast, Fog, Wild Size, Vine, Warden, Random Wardens, Wild Size, Animist Awakening, Fog, Acid Moss, Freaka's Disciple, Awakening, Gatekeeper Vine, Moss. So we dodged a Moss this time, and you get to draw 2 cards, and that's it. So there you go. Yeah, the deck went 1 and 4, but I'm not going to be too results oriented. I've tested the deck. I think it runs great. We just those first 3 games were it's just magic, I guess. Bad luck, whatever. All right, guys, I'm fucking out of here. I need to fucking cool off. I still got too much sodium. I need to go desalinate, evaporate this salt off my body. All right, guys, take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.